Hey y'all, I'm Tim with Today Creative, and today we're going to talk about how to stream on Facebook and YouTube with OBS and Restream. It's actually pretty easy. I'm going to walk you through some simple steps and then talk about a little bit more of a complicated setup that we use for our live streaming clients. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is open up OBS, and there's really two or three things we need to worry about. One is obviously our video source, which I will set to, let's see, live stream. The video capture device is currently coming from my camera, so I'm actually going to go select my Camlink 4K, which will come from the Canon C100. And that is very zoomed in, so let's actually set that to more standard. So that'll be our stream going to Facebook and YouTube. The second thing we're definitely going to want to do is make sure our audio settings are correct. So we'll go into settings, audio, and currently it's coming from my Yeti stereo microphone, but I want it to come from my camera mic, my lapel mic that I'm wearing. So I'll select Camlink 4K, so it comes in over HDMI. All right, so there's a lot of other things and intricacies with OBS, but the next thing we have to do to get streaming on YouTube and Facebook through Restream is we actually need to set up our streaming settings. So go to stream, and my last one was Facebook Live, but let's pick Restream.io, RTMP. And we leave it at, you can pick your server, but best to pick auto detect. And then you're actually going to go over to log into your Restream.io account, and over on the bottom right, you'll see your RTMP URL and your stream key. So copy your stream key, and oops, we don't need yellow duck. And you're gonna paste your stream key into OBS and hit OK. So really, we are ready to start streaming. Now this does not actually put us live. This is just starting to send the feed over to Restream. So we should see a preview here in a moment. It'll tell us, our current bit rate, frames per second, keyframe interval. So the next thing we need to do is actually add a channel. I have a bunch of channels added for different clients, but I'll show you how to add a Facebook Live channel. So we'll go to Facebook page, connect Facebook. All right, so it just added my personal Facebook page. So what I want to do is actually, and if you're setting this up for the first time, you're going to have a few more permissions you have to give Restream. So let's edit settings, and I'm actually going to pick which channel I want to stream to. So there's a few here, but I'm going to pick Today Creative because that's what channel. And hit save. And then I'm going to add a YouTube channel. Stream now. Connect to stream now. And we'll ask you all, like, Restream wants access to your Google account. This will allow Restream to obviously do what it needs to do. So click allow. And this is cool because what we're actually doing is allowing Restream to have access to automatically create your YouTube live video. So you don't have to actually go over to YouTube at all and set it up. Now before you go live, you need to actually update your titles, because when you go live with Restream, it does it on all of them at the same time. And we're gonna just say test live stream and then you can enter a description, update all. It updates all your channels, all your destinations, and that is done. So just click go back to destinations. So to recap, before we go live, we set up OBS, we set up our video capture device, we set up our audio, we set up our stream key, and then we hit start streaming. The streaming will come over to Restream. I recommend connecting via Ethernet to whoever or wherever you're streaming from. It's just a more reliable connection. Right now I'm doing over Wi-Fi, and because of the pandemic and everything going on, the internet just totally craps out in our neighborhood. And now to go live, all you need to do is toggle which channel you want to go live to. So for instance, we added the Today Creative Facebook. So all I have to do is toggle live and we automatically go live on Facebook. Same thing with any of the other destinations you want to. And when you're done, just toggle off and you're good to go. A couple more notes on OBS. Some people ask about multicam streaming or other little tricks and tips with OBS. So we set up scenes in OBS, and this will allow us to add, add a countdown clock, maybe to a beginning shortly, go to the live stream, a fade to black, pre-recorded videos and things like that. That's all done under scenes. And then within each scene, you can add sources. You can add multiple sources and kind of layer things. If you've ever used Photoshop, it's kind of like that, where you can layer like two videos over each other. We can lay a live stream and bring in lyrics over top of it. So that's, you see a lot of churches, or I guess mostly churches do it, where they have a live video stream or graphics behind it, and then they have words come in over top of it using something like ProPresenter. And so that goes in over that. You can add other audio channels, so you can mix multiple different inputs together, which is nice. We actually do most of our mixing and stuff off OBS, using a 4-channel Roland. It is the Roland VR 4HD. Allows us to have 4 HDMI inputs in, and we do all our audio mixing and switching here. Works great. It's a little pricey if you're just doing a little bit of live stream, but if you do it professionally, it's a great, I would say, mid-tier video switcher to get into. And we use all Canon C100s. So we go straight out of the mixer into OBS. From OBS, we go to Restream, and we typically stream to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, and we also use a custom RTMP to a software on Mac called Yellow Duck, which allows us to stream to Instagram Live as well at the same time. Hope this video was helpful for you in getting you live streaming, kind of give you some insight on how to use OBS and sync over to Restream. Restream's been great in allowing us to serve a lot of our clients through this pandemic. We didn't do a ton of live streaming before this, but we've been doing it almost every day now. It's kind of our new livelihood through this COVID-19 pandemic. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Reach out if you have any questions. Talk to you soon.